get informed, yeah. Don't get round just be cool, yeah. Get informed.
And we are back. It is August 5th. It's a Monday. And guys, the market has crashed like anything. We were at 70,000 last week. And today we fell below 50K. But we are back. We rebounded. But is there more blood? Or have we felt the bottoms and now we're going to only go up? We're going to talk all things crypto. But before we do, it is hard. It is really hard finding crypto enthusiasts like yourself. Whether you're watching me live or you're watching the recording, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, help the channel out. We're trying to grow in the algorithm. Come on now. Come on now. All right. With that, we will start off with the market. You guys know the name of the game, and it's literally cryptocurrency. And guys, the market has dipped below 2 trillion. We are now at 1.93 trillion. And you know, the global crypto market cap is the indicator of how much money is in crypto right now. It's gone down. It's gone down. We were talking 2.4 trillion at a certain point. We are well below 2 trillion. So I'm hoping the recovery comes in. But we had seen sell indicators on Thursday. On Thursday, I was gearing up everyone. I'm like, look at these things. It looks like there's a selling cycle going. You can go look at the last stream, right? And see that, hey, we started predicting that there were certain markets that were turning red. What we did not anticipate is the Bitcoin market to go well below 50K as quickly as it did. We have rebounded. We're about 55K right now. We're definitely in the fear as well. And then the Ethereum, the ETF outflows, just everything going on. It's not enough. You know, Ethereum did dip below 3,000 as well. And now we're seeing definitely a bearish market from all that bullet sentiment. My ex-wife is treating me better than my crypto portfolio. What's going on, Big A Armory? I'm scared and worried at the same time. Why it's running back up again? Goddamn wars, man. I think it's just rebounding from the bottom. So people found that opportunity. A lot of shakeout, right? There's been shakeouts before, and we've talked about 30% to 70% up and down in a sideways market. And what we're experiencing is that sideways market. How you doing, Kook? Nice to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure. We are just talking all things crypto, and really trying to understand where we're headed. You know, we were looking at Solana around 170, 180. Now Solana went all the way down as well as 115, I think, at a certain point, and then it's bounced back up to 135. You know, it was across the board. BNB still okay, still around that $480 mark. You know, when we first looked at it, it was 540 to 530. We're anticipating 700 to be hit at some point. So finally, we're getting some opportunity that potentially this is a DCA before we see the next leg up, because we are just so early when it comes to cryptocurrency adoption, and that adoption is here, and the more it goes, the more we're going to go up. So we're just got to keep waiting. It's that long-term play. We got to hold and we got to wait, and there's going to be all these circumstances where people are going to be like, you got to sell and do all these things. You got to hold out. At some point, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The digital currency space is the only way that they can continue this system. Like we've had a former President Trump talk about the Bitcoin and how important it is. So we definitely know that the central banks, hey, they're done smoking the Kool-Aid. I'm sorry, drinking the Kool-Aid, smoking the Kool-Aid. So we do know they are going to eventually try and change that system. The system needs to be replaced. The system needs to be changed, and it could happen in our lifetime. And that could be the adoption of Bitcoin. And Trump keeps pushing that Bitcoin mining. We need to get into these things. They're already in these things. If they're pushing them now, they're already in there. Cody, nice to see you, buddy. What's going on? Always a pleasure. And we got Shaman in the building, the legendary, the OG. Shaman says, getting some Kool-Aid to smoke right now. There we go. There we go. Triple G's indeed. What's going on, pal? Always a pleasure. Talking about shamans, I saw that the January 6th shaman is getting his headdress and spear back from a court order from a judge. So interesting. Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna do with that spear, is what I said. And like, what could he need the spear for in a jail cell? What could they be for his protection? You don't know what they're doing to him, man. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we're going to keep going. We also got the market cap, aka the heat map, based on market cap. And guys, Ethereum dominance has diminished. The last time we talked to Ethereum dominance around 17, really pushing towards that 18%. We have gone all the way to 15%. And BTC, even in the downtrend, even when it's 49K, people put their money in BTC because BTC is a store of value. And I have an article about that as well. And we're going to talk all things about this. Teddy, have you done any hackathons lately? I have not. I have not. But you know what's crazy? Eat Toronto has a hackathon that I think is started about a month ago, and they're doing submissions when I go there. And also, by the way, no streams next week. Next week is a off day, so I will not be streaming next week. How low XRP gonna go, dude? I do have an XRP article, and some of these guys, they're predicting a very sharp decline if certain things don't hold up, especially when it comes to that XRP ledger. We need those transactions to come in. We need that adoption for XRP. XRP is a very strong contender. They're the closest with the government. They battled that SEC. They won the thing. Now they need to do the thing. I'm so glad to see this continue to go up. So as we see, like, people are just gravitating towards BTC. They're finding their opportunity. Great DCA opportunity. It looks like for the current time period. We will drill down into it during the chart segment, but just understand that this dominance war is still going to continue between BNB and Solana, regardless of where you lie, what's going to be the next ETFs. Solana is still a great contender for me. I still believe it's on its path to victory. And then slowly as well, XRP, it is there. It's going to happen. And I can't wait. Can't wait. We will be looking at XRP at maybe $1.07 or maybe $2, and we're at 50 cents right now, and it could dip. So we'll drill down into it. The Tom chart is green today, though. Wait, what's the Tom chart? What the hell? What the hell? Spears are meant for spearing. Oh boy, are they? I didn't know that. So looking at what is trending, everything is trending for the wrong reasons, but hey, it is what it is. And one of the main things we are looking at is Bitcoin. We did go down to 49. We bounced back up 55, and we are holding steady around 55 as we speak. Another interesting thing, we've seen Pepe do some dips. 507, definitely because of that low LP. We saw a bunch of blood from Pepe. Ethereum took some dips, and Solana, another big contender in the space that people just weren't ready for. And then as we keep talking Notcoin, we're finding that opportunity. We know we've seen it at around 2 cents, really marching towards that 3, right? And now we're seeing it retrace. So we got the 209. Is it worth the ride up with everything they got coming? All right, this is the thing. Solana, burn, crash, scam, lol. Wait, what? It's a burn, crash, scam. Solana can't be a scam. You stop it. There's too much integration into Solana for it to be a scam. They got the best TPS. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Helium is now part of Solana, and we are Helium miners. We're big into Helium. Helium's a real thing. We are fully integrated. The goons are integrated into Helium. So you know. And another shout out, Shiba Inu, just like it suffered with the market, but hey, it has one green day. We will see. You guys know every time we talk Shiba Inu, it just keeps going down. So I am waiting for that flip, and when it happens, it's going to be the greatest thing because I will be ready. And of course, Tia. It is up there. It's not great, but hey, it's doing fairly okay. So anything that's doing well today, maybe on Thursday it's not going to do so well. So we will check in and see exactly where we are when it comes to Tia as well. So yeah, keeping my eyes still on helium, still on Pepe. You know, I understand that low LP. If I'm looking at that meme coin season to come in, I'm still looking at Pepe as a strong contender, and I'm still looking at Solana, right? So Solana still feels like a safe alternative, especially when the ETFs come in. SHIB needs to lose one more zero past its all-time high. Yeah, SHIB needs to do a lot. SHIB needs to do a lot. I would love to see that zero get dropped and everyone get that 10x. It'll be great. It'll be great. I can't wait. Real quick, biggest losers. Almost everything is a biggest loser, guys. Ordinals is definitely a big hit for me. We talked about ordinals at 41. We talked about ordinals at 32. Now we're at ordinals at 24. So we know ordinals gave BTC its initial BRC20 type feel, especially with the NFT market. Now we start to wonder, hey, as the price action of BTC goes down, is ordinals going to recover on this price action? Is 25 a good entry point, or are we going to see lower? Because remember, when ordinals first started, right, we were around 17. We dipped below. We were in the 3s to 5s for quite some time, and now we're 25. Most of these guys are still 5x, right? That bot down here. So you start to wonder, am I going to see another 80, another 2x in here, or am I not? So that's exactly what we're trying to figure out, and we will see, because we've been watching ordinals since the very beginning. We definitely were early investigators of what was going on there, and everything else is pretty much following market sentiment here, so nothing too crazy when it comes to biggest losers. All right, let me move over to news. This is an interesting thing. Elon Musk, Elon Ma. He decided he's going to renew that lawsuit against OpenAI, and it has been filed. So there's a bunch of stuff that Elon feels that Sam Altman is abusing, and he's basically filed a complaint that says, hey, these guys were promising to operate in a certain way, but everything he's doing is basically intentionally making profit from a non-profitable venture, right? So that's basically what he's insinuating, that this is all manipulated and profit is being made and all this stuff is happening, and only time will tell. I want this to go to court, or they may settle outside of court. Maybe Sam Altman pays some crazy fine, but I don't think that's Elon's goal. If he wanted money, he would have just he has the money himself. I feel so I feel there's ulterior motives. He needs something of Sam, or he needs Sam to give up something that he could benefit from. So we will see. And he's got the money to do it, but at the same time, so does Sam. OpenAI pretty big. A lot of people using Chat GPT. Yeah. Hey, is that phase over? Hey, was that just a fad? And I'm going, no. I think that's definitely something um that's here to stay. So we also know Musk's done AIs as well, and that's Grok, and we've seen other stuff by Microsoft as well, and Sam Altman. So a lot of things happening in the AI space, even though the AI tokens are not doing so well. So gonna keep an eye on it still, looking at opportunities potentially in WorldCoin if I find the right way to grab it. And WorldCoin has been Sam Altman's bio data, right? Hey, um, let me into your eyes, and once he has your eyes scanned, he's going to validate that in the metaverse in order for you to authorize a payment for whatever you're trying to purchase in the metaverse, or virtual worlds. That's basically how WorldCoin started, and it is backed by Sam Altman. So we will see. I'm ready to hopefully have this go to court and see what really comes out of Elon's insinuating and alleged things that Sam Altman has done in order to cash in. So seems quite interesting. Just keep an eye on it and just know what's happening. And when they talk about the news, the prices go up. Good news or bad news? Good news or bad news? Hey, Death Chill, what's going on? Nice to see you. Oh my God, this is Death Chill from the Explore the Weird side. We have seen him on some live streams. WorldCoin is going to steal your brain. It's gonna steal your blood. I know, dude. WorldCoin's freaking crazy. What's going on, Death Chill? How you doing? How you doing? Let me see here. So continuing on, we also got to talk about Trump. Guys, BTC went below 50K. Is it going to go below 50K again in the foreseeable future? We're going to see that in the charts. I'm going to drill down into it, why I think it is or may not. But what is important is this adoption that Trump seems to be insinuating that, hey, if he gets elected, he plans to bring in that mining. He plans to have banks or somehow replace this monetary system. It's always going to be US dollar based, right? But if he can somehow integrate and get that central banks monopoly money out and potentially have that bridge towards that digital currency side, it could help him out when it comes to BTC and Ethereum. So we are going to see what the guy ends up doing, but pretty much Nashville, Trump is pro Bitcoin. He's basically ready to invest in order to mine it, in order to do it, and just keep it as one of the contenders in that proof of store of value type coin. We already got adoption. We got ETFs. We got Ethereum ETFs. At a certain point, Trump goes of we can use some of that BTC off of US government for paying off the $35 trillion national debt. And this is where I want you guys to take a pause. I understand. Hey, United States has a bunch of Bitcoin. United States has I want to say close to 50,000 Bitcoin right now. Or maybe it's closer to 70. They always keep getting Bitcoin. I mean, in the end, BlackRock owns everything. BlackRock already has market share on miners. They're already there. BTC to 25K, maybe. But the main thing is 35 trillion. And with Trump using the small amount of Bitcoin to pay off 35 trillion, guys, we start off with the crypto market cap every time. Our crypto market cap is 1.93 trillion. For Bitcoin to be held, 50,000 Bitcoin, I mean, using minimum estimations here, let's assume what market cap does cryptocurrency need to get to in order for a small amount of Bitcoin to pay off 35 trillion? 35 trillion now. Is that going to be 35 trillion 10 years from now? What's going to be 65 trillion? So you got to understand, hey, is this market cap going to go up? Is it going to be 10 trillion 10 years from now? Is it going to be 20 trillion 10 years from now? What's the stock market's market cap? One second, let me just see stock. It says the stock markets are, oh my God, it doesn't even work like that. Ugh. It says 109 trillion. 109 trillion in 2003. In 2003. So probably now we're well above 109 trillion. But imagine a 10x here. Imagine 100x here. Imagine we get the volume that these stock markets are getting. That would be the greatest. That would be amazing. But that is the hope, and we got to see. Hunter sold America's BTC. Damn it, Hunter! You stop the shit. You get your own. Oh my god, that is hilarious. So we'll see. I'm not sure who the next contender is, because what's been interesting is Kamala has come out, and Kamala has also been saying like, "Hey, I've always been pro crypto. Crypto's been no issues. Like crypto's not even going to be an issue for the election cycle." I'm like, "Bro, if you both sides can't be pro crypto now, then at that point, if they are, you would expect the price to go up, but price still went down." So we'll see. We'll see. Continuing on, XRP. Hey, Cody, you asked me. It's 20 cents, buddy. They're saying 20 cents. I went through the article. I understand. Hey, the ledger transactions declined 65%. Oh, it's only 86.38 million compared to 251. The sentiment's down. Investors aren't looking good. There's a decline in the network. It's literally all just BS. It's like XRP is not the only one that's suffering this. Many of the layer twos are having less transactions in their ecosystem. It's literally a thing that's happening. Kamala is the goat of throats. What the hell? What's going on? You stop it. You stop it. And then basically we're continuing on to understand that, hey, this is a broader crypto issue. The entire market is down. It's not just XRP. Yes, XRP is currently trading at 50. We've seen it as high as 60 cents, and really 62 was what we were hoping that eventually would get to that 70 cents and higher. But we didn't quite see that. So we are seeing some healthy retracement. We are going to see if it's going to continue. I will show you that in the charts, because we have to look at where that Andean oscillator is, how that RSI is, what triple G indicator is saying, and we'll go from there. So keep an eye on XRP just in case. Don't get shaked out, because the end goal, the long term could be worth it. Or just don't hold and sell everything and get out of never mind. Yes, last but not least, is Bitcoin still a store of value? Guys, Bitcoin is still a store of value. It may not be a store of value as equivalent of gold, like the digital equivalent of gold, but it is working on its way. So we're not quite there where it's consistent like gold. Hey, gold is down 1%, 2%, but they do believe that when you hold that gold, that is holding that value, that's monetary value. When you have that gold in your hand, we need to get that for that digital currency as well. And Bitcoin's going to be the store of value that we need. And that's literally what the topic has been. Are we still looking at Bitcoin as a store of value? I still go, yes, Bitcoin is a store of value. We are seeing similar to gold, people adopting it, people using it to keep their I think they called it properties or something. They called it portability and reasons for it to easily store a value that you don't get with gold. In order to get the same amount of gold, it's a lot of security and weight and transportation costs. So they're like, hey, this is the potential next store of value, just like gold, except the digital form. So there is speculation on what the central banks are going to do, what this could do to the national debt. And you heard Trump as well. Hey, we could use some of that Bitcoin later on. He's not thinking for now, right? And if he is thinking for now, I mean, how much trillions of dollars need to get into cryptocurrency for it to go uh to be able to sell a little bit of it to pay off her national debt? That's where you got to start thinking, right? So everyone's going, it is still a store of value. So it is a good store of value as well. If your bank accounts are seized, you still got your Bitcoin. You still got your gold. My bank account is seized. So similar situations. As long as you got that cold storage, I guess you're good. They can't stop us all. They don't know. Do you just invest, or yes, buddy, Debt Chill, you should definitely download some applications that make it easy to invest in cryptocurrency. Our preference, if you live in the United States, is Coinbase, but there's also crypto.com, there's Kraken, there's Gemini, there's so many exchanges that are available to you for you to purchase however you feel is a healthy investment amount for you. Let me see. So I think that was pretty much it. The only other thing that they talked about is like danger scenarios. Hey, could there be sell-offs? There could be sell-offs if there's a liquidity crisis. If something happens with the debt or other issues. What could happen to the price of Bitcoin? I need something that's cheap and lets me have API access. Mexi, yeah, Mexi is the only one. Get a RNS.id and start trading on MEXC. That's the best way. What else gives you? Actually, Coinbase now gives you API access if you apply for Coinbase Advanced. And I think Crypto.com also gives you API access, and you can do spot trading on Crypto.com if that helps you. What's up, Salmo Fudd? We are talking all things crypto. I was messing with Femex. Okay, is that USA based? Wait, I feel like I've heard someone else tell me about Femex. What is Femex? Sounds interesting. Make sure you check out the exchanges, bro. We've had some goons lose money because exchanges closed down. So just keep yourself broad. Don't put all your money in one exchange just in case that exchange closed down. Let me see here. All right, that is all I had for the news. We're gonna go over to the chats. We need to look at the chats. The chats. Oh boy. Oh boy. Guys, we have suffered. The fib retracement has melted. And this is why we always look at the 0.618 area on the fib retracement. If it doesn't hold the 0.618, we dip below, we continue to fall. We continue to fall and fall and fall, and we have suffered. So I am going to update the fib retracement to the new low and see where exactly we are from the last high in the time frame before we had it bottom out. So what is going to happen? Andean oscillator goes, hey, it is a strong sell. Short signal came in Saturday, and we definitely were hoping, because we were in the 0.618, even with the 3 red candles, maybe we'll see the next leg up if it stays above 62. Guess what? It didn't stay above 62. Then we knew it was going to bleed out. It bled out. It bled out all the way. There was a bunch of selling pressure, $1 billion. BTC, this and that. Well, guess what? It went all the way down to 49K and we rebounded. We're right at the 0.236 now with the new fib retracement. The level we need to get to is now 62K. If we do not get to 62K, we continue going down. We need to keep marching up. We need to keep marching up. For Bitcoin to go up and down 2 or 3K is no issues, and 62K does feel achievable as long as we keep making more moves up to that 0.5 level, which is right around 59K. Once we're at the 0.59, that's where we reevaluate, see if we're going to make the leg up to 0.618. If not, we continue going down. I'm hoping that is not what's going to happen. But what scares me into thinking there could be further blood ahead is that Andean did widen up. And when it's widened, sometimes it could bleed a lot more than we anticipate, right? So here's some historical shorts that we have seen that the blood is always not as short as we want. And sometimes you have the fake outs, right? Hey, fake out short and then boom, long. I hope this is a fake out. I hope. But unfortunately, I am at that position where I can't predict that future. But if I was going to do some educated guesses based on historical trends, I'd anticipate at least a few more days of some selling pressure before we see this really make the run up that we want. Do you run any bots with your tech background? I may. Nah, offshore somewhere. Oh, okay, so you're using VPN. Smoke the like button and sprinkle some Kool-Aid on it. Let's go. Bro, is there a strain called Kool-Aid? It just tastes like Kool-Aid? I kind of want to try some Kool-Aid. Not the Jonestown. Never mind. Oh boy. I make myself laugh. All right, so continuing on, we also got to update Ethereum. So we're gonna go to Ethereum's last high, and then we're gonna go to Ethereum's last low that just happened recently. And we are looking at Ethereum's price as well, 0.236. If this doesn't make some moves up at this 0.382 level, we need to get to the 2,679 and keep making moves up. If we don't, then we keep going down, and 2,100 still feels achievable when it comes to Ethereum. And if we get to 2,100, then we are back to my yellow levels of support and resistance, which I still abide to. You guys know we did the same thing for BTC. Look at all the things we've charted prior. Guys, we've been here this long. We're going to use our knowledge, and we're going to make these educated guesses. And really, what we're looking at potentially is a continued bleed. This is an early bleed. Most of the time, a short signal happens. We've seen, especially for Ethereum, it could be a week, it could be 2 to 3 weeks before we see the next leg up. Right now, we're about that week. We hope if it's a week short, hey, it's gonna rebound, and we're gonna see the bullish vibes. But with that Andean oscillator getting wide, I still go, hey, maybe there is more blood ahead before we see the next leg up. And same thing with BNB, just moving this fib retracement from the last high to the current low, which also hit my support level here at right at 399. So are we headed back down to where we once emerged? And this is what the big question has been for almost every single goon out there. And same thing with Solana, moving it, and you'll see every Andean oscillator is widened. Every Andean oscillator, you're around the 0.236 to 0.382, and you're hoping that breakout is going to happen. Andean oscillator for XRP is also widened. Andean oscillator indicates, hey, that short signal is going to continue. So we see the short come in on Sunday. We are still, in theory, within reach of that 0.618, which is really 54 cents, right? In our fib retracement, 54 cents seems achievable. If I go to that all-time high, right, in the current time period, even then, 55 cents still feels achievable. That's like 4 cents from where we are. This seems like an entry point that I could be down with. If we do not hold, 38 cents is why it's highlighted, right? So we're definitely in this region of, if 38 cents don't hold, what do we see next? And that's where we go from 28 to 10. And that's why some people go 20 cents is achievable. It's smack down in the middle. It's like the middle ground between both lows. So that is exactly why you guys need to understand your position XRP, understand how high XRP can go, and see if this is the part where you DCA into XRP. Definitely a big fan of XRP just because of what they've been doing with SEC and stablecoin management and CBDCs, and literally finding utility for their ledger to be used across the cryptocurrencies universe. All right, let me see what else we got. Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. I told you, every time we look at it, it just keeps bleeding. And yet again, I keep moving it down. So if this doesn't make a breakout above 0.236, which is now 4015, I'm sorry, 5015. Wait. 4015. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're going to see continued blood. Dogecoin, same thing, following all meme coin space. That's why if I was choosing a meme coin, my meme coin has been Pepe, just because of that low LP. So when the buys come in, I feel it could flip it easily. Long position comes in and then take off. So here's the short. We'll see how long the short is going to play out. Today was the first low. Could there be another low tomorrow? It has been new lows every single time. So it is something to look out for. Understand that, hey, the last time the shorts happened, we've had this for 2 3 weeks. This is 1 week early into a short cycle. Like, what do you feel? One of my colleagues is a diehard XRP investor. XRP is a great contender. We know that company's legitimate. We know they won against the SEC. So now they got all the aid that they need to be successful. So I feel like it could happen, dude. That chill. I feel like it can 100% happen. Um, Let me see what else. Crow, Crypto.com, ZK Tech. Oh man, they're gonna switch over, and then we thought everything was gonna change. Nah, every reward tokens they give to you, people dump on them, and that LP pool ain't rising. So we may continue to see this dip. I'm hoping we get back above at least 9 cents. But in theory, if this does not go past the 9 cent mark, 9.5 really, we are going to continue to go down, and 6.7 is still achievable. And now we got attack WorldCoin. WorldCoin, the long position that didn't really go that much, but hey, long position came anyway. And now we got the short, but WorldCoin is narrow. WorldCoin is narrow. So that's why I'm like, hey, it's trending. Hey, it can be up for the new day. Potentially there's some shorter buy signals that you can benefit from before you actually uh, get out of WorldCoin. So hey, Indian's not fully wide, but it's definitely widened from where it was. I almost it makes me feel like, hey, is this a shorter cycle for WorldCoin? I think this is one of the shorter things we've seen, where it was like 1 2 3, like a week. Hey, imagine this is that week, and then we finally, after this, just take off and we see $4 again. $6. We expect $4. That seemed pretty good. Let me add the fib retracement here. So I'm going to the current high in the time period and the last low. If I chart it this way, it is still under the 0.236. See? So we need to get up to $1.77 for us to say, hey, maybe it has a way up, but really $2.05 is what would tell us, hey, we're back on that bullish trend. So keeping an eye on it. Only time will tell. And let me see. Bitcoin Cash, we've also talked about. Bitcoin Cash moving this fib retracement. We're anticipating 405. Now we're at 324. Hey, it's down alongside the market. And same thing with Litecoin. We were expecting 75 and above, and we hit that 76, and we've been going down since. We're about 58 now. I'm not sure if the LTC maxis are still holding out or if they're going to continue their shakeout sell, but 58 seems like an okay entry point. We've seen this as low as 58 before we got an even more and better support to really push us past that 100. So we'll see if that opportunity comes again. That's almost a 2x from where we are if it does happen. And you guys already know about Pepe. And the last one, whiff. Guys, it's widened and whiff got the short. So I'm hoping if Solana takes off, whiff will follow suit. But $1.36 seems like a good entry point since we've seen it around $2 for so long. And finally, this is the breakaway. This is gonna be the thing. And we did talk about Tia early on. Hey, it was trending because we're looking at like a doji candle almost, and it's not really widened Indian. It's just narrowing potentially. We'll see what ends up happening with Tia, but it does appear like Tia is getting ready to do some work. So keeping an eye on there as well. And I know Cody's here, so we got to check out H bar. H bar will rule them all. That's what they always say. We're at 5 cents. We've seen as low as 2-3 cents. And now we're hoping that when that long position comes in, it's here to stay. Is this another fake out long? Oh, man. And the shorts continued. So we had a small period of relief, and now the shorts continued. So understand where you are when it comes to H bar. H bar. All right. I think that's literally all I had for the chats. I'm going to flip it over to Goon Time. Goon time is your time. Anything you want me to look at, anything you want my opinion on, do let me know. We'll take a look together. Otherwise, I go bye-bye. And we'll see you back again on Thursday. And yet again, friendly reminder, I'm not streaming next week. Next week, no stream. Next week, I'm at Eat Toronto. So next week, Monday through Thursday, I will not be streaming. So you will not see any streams next week. I should be back the following week is the hope. So you'll miss me. You'll miss me. All right, let me look at Shaman's Solana play here. Oh. All right, let's see. Tom. I do see a Tom. What is this? Thomas the Meow Space? What the hell? Yo, you're on the top Bollinger Band? Bro, it's time to sell, it's saying. Oh, no, but it's hugging the top Bollinger Band. Oh, man, this could just keep hugging all the way up. Dude, you're up 200%. You're up 200%. You're at a 3x right now. Oh, man, but the LP to market cap is so low. Man, this is low, bro. Circulating supply was reported by the tokens team. This may be too low. I don't know. Oh, but it was made a long time ago. Oh, at the same time. What is this even about? Who's in this? How much money could you have made if the LP is only 6K, you know? Damn it, Shaman. What are you doing to us? What are you doing to us? All right, let me see. Oh, yeah, see, here's Whiff. I'm telling you, Whiff. The only thing that can bring it up now is Solana. $1.36 seems okay. Just from what we know and what we've seen the coin do because of that lower LP that's got that 1.5 million. It's revamping. I see. So you know something about Tom that no one else knows then. Is the website okay to look at? Wait. Yes, it is okay to look at. Tom's Lottery, Tomnomics. June, July, stage 5, second original beta test, additional utility, stage 6. Degen zone. Okay, seems interesting. Bunch of markers here. All right, cool. Seems interesting. All right, I don't see anything else. This is where I go bye-bye. I will be back again Thursday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay strong, and most importantly of them all, don't be a hero. Just don't do it.
Don't get wrapped up. Yeah. 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 Get informed.